Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR HaLacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Friday, 14th day of February, 19th day of Shvat. We're continuing on in our laws about waiting after you finish eating meat until you can eat dairy. When do you begin the count of those 6 hours? If you're waiting 6 hours, when does it start? From when your meat meal began, from when your meat meal ended, or from when you finished eating meat during your meat meal? And yes, number three is the answer. You start counting not when the meal started or ended, but exactly at the point in time when you know that you finished eating meat. That's when the 6 hours begin. Same thing is true at the other end, by the way. If you're waiting 6 hours and the first course is going to be dairy, but before the first course of dairy, everyone's making hamotzi about 10 minutes before. So you can make that hamotzi even though it's beginning a dairy meal, but the bread isn't dairy. So you can start with the bread. You just have to wait until the 6th hour before you can have those blintzes, let's say cheese blintzes, which are the first dairy thing. At the end of the 6 hours, no rinsing of your mouth is necessary. Once the 6 hours have passed and you've said, assuming you've benched from that meat meal or said the bracha achrona, then you can, when the 6 hours are over, then you could start eating dairy. If you are in doubt, you think that you waited 6 hours, but you're not sure exactly, believe it or not, you're allowed to be lenient in that situation, but you can't fake it out. You can't say, did I just finish eating meat 1 minute ago, or was it 6 hours ago? Yeah, I think it was 6. You can't fake it out. But if you really, really have a sincere doubt, I think it's 6 hours, I'm just not sure, you're allowed to be lenient. If a person is sick, and he really, really needs to have some dairy now, even though he just ate meat a short while ago, you could rely on the chasam sofer and only wait 1 hour, as long as you recited a bracha achrona, and you really have a true sickness and you need dairy. A nursing mother could fall in that category too. If for some reason she feels she has to have milk now, or it'll bother her nursing or whatever, then if she needs that milk, she can wait just 1 hour and then begin drinking milk when it's a sincere need. A lady who gave birth within the last 30 days or less, yeah, then that kind of person also, if necessary, can eat dairy if they need to, only 1 hour after they finished eating meat. And in those situations, usually when you break a certain pattern that you had, you need hataras nadarim to kind of free you from that netter, from that promise. In these situations, you don't have to, because you're not really breaking your promise. You're sticking with your previous belief and custom. You're just altering it right now because you're in the status of sickness, so you don't have to go get your promise nullified. Your promise is still intact. Just this is an exception to that situation. Thanks for logging on. Have a great Shabbos. Log on again after Shabbos for more. Bye-bye.